Mahdi Nasiruddin. So this is a Triumph Thunderbird LT, 1700cc, 370 kgs, a few of its kind in India. So that was a stock color, and that was something that obviously I wasn't resonating with it. I wanted a change. I always liked something with white as a base color. I wanted to get it custom painted. I was fortunate enough to be from Hyderabad, and EIMOR Customs are from Hyderabad, and even if I were not from Hyderabad, I would have come to EIMOR Customs anyhow.
This is one of the most interesting works that we have done recently. This is, as you can see, it's a complete end-to-end paint job done on a Triumph Thunderbird LT. It's completely hand-painted. The theme that was decided was family, friends and individuality. So our client Arash, he came to us with a requirement that this bike has to be done in white, and rest of the creativity was left to us.
And as you can see, I am a bearded person, and I wanted, so that is my character. I live and breathe, you know, what I look like. So it's not a fad, it's not a fashion statement, it's something that I really dearly believe in. I have it, I can grow it, I grew it. So I wanted that aspect of it as my character personality on the bike. So that was one. And then there was this thing about what I hold dear in my life, which is my family, my wife and 2 children. So the wife and 2 children are depicted on the front fender of the bike, where there is a mother sparrow feeding 2 baby sparrows, for lack of a better word for them. So a mother sparrow is feeding 2 baby sparrows. So that's my wife and 2 children. And on here on the tank I have me painted in drip art. So the drip art is something that has not had been done on any vehicle. So the drip art concept is basically you take a canvas, you paint and you start dripping on it, and then you make your art. It hadn't been done on a bike, let alone on a vehicle, let alone on a bike ever before. The reason why I could say that with 90% accuracy is because we tried Googling drip art on a motorcycle, and unfortunately we couldn't find any. So nonetheless, so that is the concept. And then EIMOR came to the table and said to me that, if you do a drip art concept, we haven't done it before, what do you think if we can, if you want to try it? And I was always up for, giving them their space of creativity to do whatever it is that they think was best. And I kind of like the concept because I was shown a few pictures of how the drip art comes across on a canvas, and I really love them. The one thing that I like about the drip art, it is not constant. It is not, no 2 drip arts would be the same. That was my initial, that attracted me towards getting a drip art as opposed to, proper block art or line arts or, any kind of other artworks on a motorcycle. So they said drip art, came to the table, I said okay.
We have used plain white, and on top of that we have applied white pearl, which gives you this characteristic shimmer when seen against a certain angle of light. And from the front, if you see mother bird feeding her children, and coming to the tank we can see a figure which somehow resembles our client. And in the rear mudguard, if we go, we can see a group of birds flocking together, probably which depicts his friends and close near and dear ones who are his lifeline. And to fill up the spaces, we have shown leaves. Leaves, they show the change of season. It shows continuity, that life goes on and a new chapter begins. And to accentuate the whole drama, we have used a band of bright red which runs from the tip of the front mudguard and comes to the end of the rear mudguard. And to demarcate the 2 sections, we have used a silver band. And as you can see, we have also done a matching helmet for this bike, which resembles the theme and complements the ride.
So we could have left the complete painting here itself with the nice looking metallic pearl finish behind and the characters in black and white. But that would have been very boring, because the artwork is on one side and the other side is almost empty. So we decided to add a bit of color, which is strong orange color of oak leaves. We decided to choose oak leaves for the changing of time and season. The reason is because oak leaves fall in winter, and it signifies coming of the spring season, which is a very favorable and beautiful season. Whatever we see here in the form of leaves is actually painted using airbrush and defined using a brush, and a bit of smudge is created, which gives it a feeling as if it is floating in air and it is falling from a tree and percolating downwards. So overall, if you combine the effect of the pearl white textures, the black and white characters which signify the client's family, and the nice looking orange leaves throughout the body of the motorcycle, then it altogether it combines to a very nice looking artwork. Just to give it a third definition, I can say we have this is nice looking silver lines out here, which differentiates the white portion with the red portion.
Obviously, you know, once you've put in, once you have a concept, and EIMOR and the guys at EIMOR bring it to life, and the kind of work they have done, and to be able to get the kind of feedback that I actually received from, you know, from folks from all over India and you know, overseas, because there were folks who were traveling from, you know, other parts of the world into IBW. They really loved it. I love it. It's just phenomenal, the kind of work they've done. So so in the end, in a nutshell, so to speak, I had a concept, went to EIMOR because of the kind of work they had done prior to, you know, all of the time that I've known them for 5 years. They did something. They came to the table. They understood what I wanted on the motorcycle. They brought it to life. I took it. I loved it personally. I mean, obviously, I loved it. Took it to India Bike Week. Massive response. And yeah, so that was the journey for this motorcycle. Me as a personality, as a person, as an avid motorcycle rider, to be able to get custom painted and going and working with people like EIMOR, professional people like EIMOR, and who understand the rider's mentality and psyche. And to be able to bring all of that to life was a massive experience, a wonderful experience for me.
This is a one-piece bike which is like looking very stunning after it is all fitted together, and we are really very happy presenting this artwork to our client. Thank you very much.